Okay, I'm trying something out, because, I know I keep, promising you guys that I'll tell you all about the con experience, and I was gonna write it up in my blog, but, I am a lazy motherfucker that is really, really good at procrastinating, so I was thinking maybe if I didn't have to write it, if I just, told it to you guys, that might help, so I'm going to try out that whole vlogging thing. It's vlog, right? Whatever. Video blog. Yay! And also, this way for when I get to the Misha story, I won't have to try and explain how to write it down or words, things. Yeah, anybody that knows me in real life knows this is exactly what it's like to talk to me. So for the people that haven't met me yet, this is what it's like to talk to me. Anyway, voice is still really fucking wrecked. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be lucky if I have my voice back by the end of the month, because kinda sort of spent the entire weekend last weekend, literally screaming at the top of my lungs for a large quantity of it. Okay, but, anyway, if this goes out well, I might actually start doing video blogging again. Oh my god, I will update my blog again. Who'd have thunk, right? But, yeah, getting to the meat of the things. I almost didn't get to go to the convention because, Ben messed up with, budgeting, because that's what he does, but, anyway, we didn't know that there was going to be I think it was like $100, what's the word, great, now I feel like an idiot because I'm recording this. Whatever, the thing that you have to put down that, if you mess it up, whatever, there's an extra $100 charge that we would get back if we didn't, destroy the car or whatever. I can't remember the word it is. I'm not going to bother redoing this just because I can't remember what the hell the word is. Deposit! There we go. I remembered. He didn't know that there was going to be a $100 deposit, so we had enough money for the car rental, but we didn't have the money for the deposit for the car rental. We ended up having to borrow it. So that was a very stressful, hour and a half or so, because I was terrified the whole damn time, where it's like, oh god, I just spent all that money on all those tickets, and now I can't even go, what the hell? But that got fixed, so I would just like to say I will literally never be able to watch Supernatural ever again without feeling so much pity for Dean for all that driving, because, dear God, that was a boring drive. I had my iPod and it was still it took less than 5 hours and it still took 4,000, I swear. But then I finally got there, and the Days Inn was actually pretty sweet, so there's that. Yay, go Days Inn, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have much experience with hotel rooms, so I guess it was good. It was nice to actually be able to sleep in a bed. So there's that instead of just a mattress on the floor. Yay! That one I could definitely go yay. Yeah, I apologize about the mess. I am an absolute slob. But anyway, so we ended up getting Cracker Barrel before going to, back to the room to watch Supernatural, because we're going to the con. We're not gonna fucking miss the episode, And then after the episode was over, we went and we pre-registered. There is pretty much no stories for Thursday other than, holy shit, that was a good episode. And it was weird watching it with somebody else, because ever since I did that whole, binge 10 seasons in 13 days thing, I haven't really watched any new episodes with people. I watched some episodes with, some of the older stuff with people, but I didn't get to watch any of the new episodes that I hadn't seen, so that was fun. That was definitely fun. Okay, but yeah, we pre-registered, nothing really going on. Melanie had a meet and greet thingy with Jason Manns, so I kind of just chilled for a while, whatever. But Friday we got there, and that's when things started to go kind of a lot of awesome. Oh, no, Thursday. Amber's not allowed to go to a convention with a credit card that has money on it anymore because conventions have vendors' rooms, and I probably dropped about at minimum $150 on Thursday because I kind of spent a lot of the time that I was alone in the vendor's room and all the pretty shinies and, ooh, I want to buy that, ooh, I want to buy that, ooh, I want to buy that, oh, I'm going to get this. I even got, I don't know if, shit, there we go. I haven't got this. I got a t-shirt that has my favorite Casper quote on it. He who hesitates disintegrates. So there's always that. Yay, all the fun stuff. It's awesome. I'm poor as fuck now, but I have pretty shinies. Dear God, this video is going to be like 2 hours long because I babble. Okay, so, and then also I kind of sort of, splurged further. Well, in the vendor's room, because they had the table set up with all the nice, good quality pictures as opposed to the one I had printed out at Walmart, for when you got like autographs and stuff. And I decided to get a better one because they had one from season 5 cast. So it's like, it's the trench coat. I love the trench coat. I love the trench coat. Oh my God, I love the trench coat. Still in mourning over that thing. I'm an awful person, but I don't care. I'm still in mourning over it. Yeah, you can tell that I had a lot of fun, I'm guessing. But anyway, they had a picture of Lucifer. I love Lucifer so hard, so I ended up buying that picture and buying the, Mark Pellegrino autograph, and I also bought a Richard Street Jr. picture, and bought his autograph too, because, again, I'm not allowed to go to conventions with a credit card anymore, because I can, and I will spend all the money ever! Okay, that's pretty much everything for Thursday, though. Friday, we got there, not really too much of anything, in the beginning, but, Julian, Richlings, I can't remember, I'm horrible with names. The guy that plays Death, you guys need to, like, find the NashCon 2017 video for him, because he is not what you would expect. He was, like, happy, goofy, silly. It was awesome. Like, there was parts where he was dancing on the stage, and it's just like, this guy is so awesome. I love him now. I mean, I liked his character before. I really liked Death. And then I found out that his actor is actually a lot more cool than I thought. So now I kind of have to, when I go back to another con, I'm going to definitely have to at least get his autograph, maybe get his photo up. I don't know, because he was cool. And then Elena Huffman, she was kind of interesting, but Abaddon was... she was okay, I liked her, and Elena was, she was okay, I liked her, but, I mean, she's going up against frickin' Richard Speight Jr., who was emceeing it, and Rob Benedict, who was basically playing the straight man to Richard Speight, so she had a lot to compete with. I'm sure she's a great person, I'm not saying she's a horrible person, I'm just saying that she wasn't near as interesting as everything else. Sorry, I doubt she's ever gonna watch this, but still, sorry, Elena. But, oh my God, no, seriously, guys, you need to, like, watch all the videos of all the panels, just everything. It was that great. Oh my God. Okay, and then, Catherine Newton, who plays, the older Claire. She was so cool. She has an absolute obsession with her poodle, and somebody there had one of those, the helper dogs. It was a poodle, and, the lady asked a question, and Catherine was like, oh my God, is that a poodle? Oh my God. And it was the funniest thing ever. It was so adorable, because she was just, like, absolutely fangirling over this woman's poodle, and it was so cute. And that's all the panels that were on Friday. Richard Speight Jr. so fucking awesome. Like, the whole time I'm looking over at Melanie, I'm like, I want him to be my spirit animal. Can you please be my spirit animal? He's totally gonna be my spirit animal. Please, can you be my spirit animal? So then I went up for the Richard Speight autograph. I can't remember when it was. It was like, I think it was like somewhere between Elena and Catherine, whatever. I'm bad with remembering in general, but still. Yeah. And I apparently have this new thing where every time I talk to Richard Spade Jr., the first thing out of my mouth has to be something really fucking stupid. Because I get up to Richard and he's about to sign my picture and I'm like, can you be my spirit animal, please? And he kind of got this, like, what the fuck expression for about, like, a second. Then he's like, yeah, sure. So that's, just in case anybody saw that Facebook post that I made about how I now have his permission for him to be my spirit animal, that's what I meant. Well, and as we were talking, because I actually got to talk to him for a little bit while he was signing my autograph for like a minute or so, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, he was asking how I was liking the con, and I mentioned that it was my first one. So, that wonderful, I have pictures to show. I'm so happy. But, okay, let's see. No. There we go. There we go. See? He wrote happy first con on my picture for me. That was so nice of him, and he's such a freaking sweetheart, I swear. Oh my god, I adore him. I mean, I liked him before I went to the con. Now I'm just like, huge fan. Oh my god. Okay, and that's... Actually, I think that was pretty much it for Friday. Obviously, I got to meet a whole bunch of really awesome people. I have a new friend now, Taylor, that I think it was Friday that I met her. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was. But yeah, Friday was fun. Saturday was when everything ever happened. Saturday was, the panels. Well, Rich and Rob, they did like all the in-between stuff. Saturday was, the first Mark Shepard one. That man is amazing. He's awesome. I love him. I adore him. I mean, I've been a fan of his since Badger from Firefly, so of course I'm going to love watching him. And also, he's a snarky bastard. I love snarky bastards. They're the best. Oh my god. I promise I don't make those noises normally. It's the laryngitis. It's the con laryngitis, I swear. Normally I only make those noises when I'm fangirling. Okay, so maybe I'm fangirling a little. I don't know, whatever. No, but anyway, I wore that outfit that I ended up wearing to the Misha thing back in November. And since it's basically kind of a really shitty Demon Dean cosplay, sort of, kind of, slightly, for shits and gigs, I went up on the stage for the cosplay contest. Obviously, I didn't win. No. But everybody that entered, no, there we go, won a picture. So there's that. So now I have a picture of Sam and Dean that I get to hang up on my wall. I'm gonna put stuff there. Yeah. But, so it was Mark Shepard. I'm probably getting these things mixed up. Mark Pellegrino. Mark Pellegrino was absolutely hilarious. I loved how he kept going back to the running gag of, oh, and I better check my Twitter. Because he was talking about how he'd been up since 2 in the morning the night before because I think it was like somebody had pissed him off on Twitter. So, yeah. Seriously, pretty much every single one of you, if you give any fucks whatsoever, you need to go and watch all the videos. Just all of them. And, of course, Misha's panel was fucking fantastic because it's Misha Collins, so, of course, I'm going to be the obligatory fangirl. And it didn't exactly help matters any of it. It's just, he did the oh, here's my underwear, pull the underwear out thing. Oh my god, I was okay, I was normal finger. He pulls the fucking underwear out, and it's just like, so I kind of sort of fangasmed, a bunch. Shit, who else was on Saturday? Now I feel bad because I'm, like, forgetting people. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting people, and I apologize to any of the actors that I forgot your panel. I'll, like, talk about it later or something. No, but anyway, first I had the Misha photo op, which ended up really being really awesome because it was a very streamlined thing, very assembly line. Like, go up, side hug, take the picture, bye, and leave. Go next picture, leave. Next picture, leave. Next picture, leave. Like that. So I go up to him, and by the way, I'm kind of proud of myself because, I didn't fangirl at all. Heart rate was normal the whole fucking time. I am so proud of myself. And I finally get up to him, and he goes for the automatic, the side hug, because apparently that was I can't think of a pose, like the automatic one or something. So I step out of it, and I'm like, okay. You know that drunk college girl photo where they've got their arms around each other and those stupid faces like that? Can we do that? He's like, yeah! And I ended up with this photo. I really wish there wasn't so much damn glare so you guys could see it properly. But I'll post like copies of it or something when I get around to buying the JPEGs. But they're $10 each, and I kind of spent all my money, so that's gonna have to wait another week or so before I can buy the JPEGs. But let's see. Nope. Yeah, that's kind of close, sort of. There we go. That's what you're gonna see on this video. So I was, for like the rest of the weekend, every time I showed people the picture, I was like, everybody else got a picture of Misha Collins. I got a picture of Misha Collins' personality. Because I always love the ones where he's being a fucking dork. Those are just always my favorite pictures, is like, yeah, you get the pictures, he looks sexy as fuck, like, It's like, I am so fucking hot. Obviously, he's probably not thinking that because, But the ones where he's just doing the stupid shit, those are always my favorite. Like, I have an unnatural addiction to the ones where he's, like, sticking his tongue out. Those are always my favorite. And then, of course, I probably have at least, like, 24 different pictures of him flipping off the camera for whatever reason. Because Misha Collins. That's why. Because Misha Collins. That's all you ever need to know for any reason of why he did anything whatsoever. But yeah, and then near the end, I forgot. Friday was karaoke. That was awesome. That's probably one of the biggest reasons why I don't have a voice, because I was singing out the lyrics along with everybody else. So there's probably more than a few videos on YouTube at this point, because I was also dancing along, and I was being a whole idiot, and there is no way I'm not in any of the videos. So if you see this stupid, fat, blue-haired chick with the cat ears in, dancing along badly, and singing along worsely, that's me, hi. I have no shame. Okay. But yeah, back to Saturday. I did catch myself. Back to Saturday. It was the end of the paneling, or the end of the panels and everything, and it's they're like starting to get ready for the concert, of which, by the way, was amazing. I'll tell you about it in a little bit. Mark Pellegrino and Misha were both signing autographs at the same time, and of course the Misha line's going to be just a smidge longer because he's a little bit more just a little bit more popular. Sorry, Mark Pellegrino, I do love you so fucking hard. You're awesome, you're amazing, but yeah, Misha girl. No, but then I ended up getting his autograph. If I keep doing this, I'm definitely going to get better, I promise. No, but there is Mark Pellegrino's autograph. Yay, I have it. I'm happy. He wasn't near as talkative as Rich, but whatever. I still got to meet him. He's still awesome. I babbled about how I liked him as a Lucifer, and he probably got annoyed because it's like, oh god, it's another fangirl that's talking about Lucifer. Whatever. Or maybe I'm just, like, paranoid or something. I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, so then after that, I got in line for the Misha autograph. And the Misha one was taking so damn long that they actually had to move it out of the main room and put it out into, like, the meeting area or something. I don't know what you'd call it, but like I was calling it sightseeing because I'm a horrible person. Yay for being a horrible person. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah. So I finally get up, and since Misha's one of the big three, he didn't really get to personalize. Unless he chose to personalize. Because he's Misha. I don't know if you noticed, but the one from Rich said, Amber! Happy first con, blah, blah, blah. And the one that is from Mark Pellegrino, it's like, Amber, lots of love, or whatever it was. I can't fucking read his handwriting. I get up to Misha, and looking back on it, I'm pretty sure that, oh fuck, I hope I don't cry for this one. I am really hoping I don't cry for this part. But I get up to Misha, and it looks like he is probably just going to sign my picture, give it back to me, and that's like going to be it. So I'm like, oh, and I have something to show you. And I had there it is. Obviously, it wasn't that awkward because he was there in person, and I wasn't trying to get it on the video correctly. But I'm like, oh, I have something to show you. And then I show him my tattoo, and I'm like, I got this because you saved my life. Thank you. And he gets this look. Oh my fucking God. It killed me, practically. But he's like, what's your name? And I'm like, Amber? And then I start babbling about how I was so glad that I actually got to talk to him this time, because since he was running late in Dayton back in November, I didn't really get to talk to him. But yeah, I got to talk to him this time. And so this whole time he's writing, and then he gives me my picture back, and as I'm walking away, he's like, bye, Amber. And I'm like, bye, Misha. Like, legit, like, I probably sounded like that. And then I looked down at what he had written. That man is a fucking saint. He wrote, Amber, glad you're here. I really wanted to not cry during this part. Really, really, really did want to cry. I'm sorry. But that man is a saint. So, and then after that, I ended up making a whole bunch of new friends while I was waiting in line for hold on a second. While I was waiting in line for the concert, I made a whole bunch of friends because it was the people that I'd went over to the fangirling shit. I was like jumping up and down, and all the stuff that I hadn't done when I did the photo op, and all all that shit. I did it after I'd read what he wrote on it, and oh my God. But anyway, I went to the concert, and I was sitting with my new friends, cause, yay, new friends, I love new friends. For anybody that's watching, this is a new friend from the con. Hi, I love you guys, I love you, I miss you all already. But yeah, the concert was amazing. Oh my God, this one might be a little bit harder to find, but if you can find the videos on it of YouTube, dear gods, I am such a huge fan of Loud and Suede now. I am a huge, huge fan of Jason Manns now. I need to, like, legit buy just all their CDs, just all of them. And, Jensen came out, and, he sounded amazing. Oh my God, when he did Whipping Post, it was just like, hi, I'm not your, like, biggest fan, but I love you anyway, because, oh my God. Oh, it's just amazing. And there was a part where, when they were singing She Waits, that everybody was like, we had little, I don't know who did it, but, somebody was passing out little lights, see? Little lights, little candle thingies. Here, now you can see it better now that it's not lit up. I might not be using my webcam if I keep doing this, because my webcam kind of sucks a lot. But yeah, the concert, oh my God, I was screaming so much, and I did not know that Mark Pellegrino sounded that fucking good when he was singing. Oh my God! I don't care how fangirly this fucking video is coming off as. I was a fangirl for the weekend, so it's gotta be a fangirly video. But, so yeah, the concert, holy shit, it was amazing. So worth selling my 3DS for it, for the ticket. But yeah, oh my god, so great. Well, and then, oops, I kicked things. My bad. But then Sunday rolls around, and I went and picked up Chelsea. I love you, you're like totally my fucking bestie now. Oh my god. Yeah, I sound like 13, I swear, I'm sorry. It's just, yeah, enough said. I don't even have to say anything, just, yeah. No, but anyway, so, and to lead to another story, well, me and Chelsea were walking up to the place where the con was. I was telling her how Jared is kind of a moose puppy hybrid, because she was there on Sunday specifically because her favorite is Jared, so, like, she adores him the way I adore Misha, to give you an idea of how strong it is. And we were talking to her, like, he's a moose puppy hybrid, so he's like a muppy, or better yet, he's a moopy. He's a moopy. And so, I made the joke about that. And then, while we were waiting for her Jared photo op, she bought a little plush moose, because, yeah. If you don't understand that, you've obviously never seen the show. And then I was joking about how it's like, oh yeah, this is a moopy, and she's like, I'm gonna name him Moopy! So it's like, okay, cool, I named your moose for you, that works. Well, when she got into and this is her story, but I'm gonna tell it anyway, she got into the photo op, and the chicks that were ahead of her, that got their photo op, I don't know exactly what happened, she doesn't even know, but I guess they, like, dropped something or something, so they had to, like, look for it, so for the, like, minute or so it took them to find it, she got to talk to Jared, and not only did he tell her that she had really beautiful eyes, so, oh my god, I'm still amazed I didn't have to, like, drag her unconscious body out of there from fainting because she was so happy. But then she was, because she brought the moose with her to have in the photo op, and then she told him how it was named Moopy, and when she explained that it was because it was a moose puppy, he was amused. So I indirectly amused Jared Padalecki. How's that for fun? But, yeah, and then we got back to the auditorium where all the stuff was going on. Unfortunately, I missed, like, a decent-sized chunk of, well, I missed all of the opening stuff with Rich and Rob, so I'm gonna have to, like, go onto, I still haven't gone onto YouTube yet to look it up, because I also missed, like, the first couple of minutes of, the opening on Saturday, and Rich and Rob are probably some of the best parts of the entire freaking thing, so yay. But yeah, I'll have to look that up. But then Samantha Smith was talking, and I now literally cannot hate Mary, because the way she explained it is basically Mary's doing almost literally exactly the same thing Cass did in season 6, so kind of sort of can't hate her now. And also, Samantha Smith, oh my god, she's so fucking awesome. I love her now. And then, the J2 panel. And this one, I think, even more, and this is saying something, because it's me, but even more than the Misha panel, I think the J2 panel was probably the best one of the entire thing, because there were points I was laughing so fucking hard that I was, like, clutching at Chelsea, and we were both trying so goddamn hard not to just, like, fall out of the chairs. We were laughing so hard. I literally have never laughed that hard in my entire life when it wasn't, like, a stand-up comedian or something. It was, like, it was about as much as I had, like, laughed the very first time I saw Eddie Izzard. It was, like, that level of laughing. And it wasn't even about, like, important stuff. It was stupid shit, like how they had gotten, or how they were trying so hard to make their bus driver say the word bunghole again. I mean, it wasn't even stuff that was that important. It was just, and oh god, somebody gave Jared, and I found out from volunteer later, apparently somebody wasn't doing their job, I guess, because Jared, before going out onto the stage, had 2 5-hour energy drinks and 2 Red Bulls. Somebody let the fucking moose have energy drinks. Somebody was severely slacking, because Jared's sister was there, and because she has really, really pretty looking. I didn't actually look in the book because it was a children's book, but it looks really pretty. Oh my god, the art, I wish I'd had money to be able to afford it, but it was Sunday. I'd spent almost all my money on Thursday, so I'm sorry. But anyway, me and Chelsea had been talking to her earlier, and then after the J2 panel was over, I informed her that her brother had had a can of Red Bull on stage, and she was just like, oh no. So you can tell that that is a bit of a common occurrence. So, because I was like, and then we were chatting about how it was like, he must have just broke like so much stuff growing up. And she's like, yeah. So I got to hear about, Jared growing up from the most unbiased source humanly possible, a sibling. So that was fun too. But, getting to the further Amber might cry parts, because Amber did cry when it happened, but then, the 7 o'clock or whatever rolled around, and all the panels were over, and the con was pretty much over, except for there was some photo ops and whatnot left, and, so I go for my Castiel op, and I was just freaking out like the entire day because I was so terrified that I was going to get in there and I was going to see Misha, and after what he had done for me the night before, after, what he had fucking signed on my damn picture, I was terrified that I was going to just get in there and just be like, and just like burst into tears or something. So there was like legit a point, like, for my first photo op with him, cool, calm, collected, I was acting exactly like I was just going to go and see one of my friends that I had seen last week or something, for the amount of, like, heart rate thing or whatever. But I was freaking out so bad in the line that at one point I just had to, like, close my eyes and just keep taking deep breaths. I was freaking out that bad. But then I finally got up, and I looked at him and I'm like, thank you. And then I'm pretty sure he knew that it was me, and he knew exactly what I was thanking him for. So I hold out my arms, and I'm like, can I have the hug? And so he gave me this huge freaking hug. Here you go. Yeah, nope. Yeah, fuck this webcam. Fuck it hard. There, that kind of shows it, I guess. It's a good thing that this is just a blog post and not like, something I'm loading up to YouTube or something, because otherwise I'd be screwed. Yeah. Yeah, my pile of holy fuck, all the expensive ever. But yeah, and then, so I got the hug, and when I was leaving, he's like, thank you. He fucking thanked me. Oh my, man is a fucking saint. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. That man is a fucking saint. He cares about me more than my family cares. Like, it's just, I could go on for probably another couple hours or something, but I'm pretty sure I'd start crying, and you don't want to see me ugly cry because nobody wants to see anybody ugly cry. It's called ugly cry for a reason. But, so then I managed to hold the tears in until after I'd actually gotten out of the room, and then I went and I cried for like 20 minutes with my friends around me, and like Chelsea and my new friend Angelina. Unfortunately, she's not on Facebook, so I can't like send her a link to this or whatever, but if she ever sees it, thank you, Angelina. You were awesome. I love you. But yeah, and then I just kind of stuck around for a while. Like, Melanie left at one point, and then it just kind of, kicked in that was it, There was no more, I kept watching Misha doing the rest of his autographs, and then he left, and then me and Chelsea waited because we were trying to see if we could get a glimpse of Jared when he was done with his autographs. We did. It was fun. It was great. We were like, waving goodbye to him and shouting, "We love you!" And he turned around and he's just like, "Hi!" I have no idea if he actually said hi. He was too far away, but he was like, "Hi!" and just waved to us, just all goofy puppy-like, because, he's Jared Padalecki. He's a moopy. But, and so then just, it was all over, and it just, like, hit me, you know, just, like, I started freaking crying and having just, like, all these freaking nervous breakdowns, and just everybody was trying to help me feel better, and, like, some of the volunteers even came over to make sure that I was alright, and, I had so much fun, and I was terrified that I was never going to be able to afford to go to another convention like that ever again, because I'm pretty sure I dropped almost 1.5K, between literally everything. So that's probably never going to happen again. But, one of the volunteers told me that, if you volunteer, that you get in the con for free, obviously, and that you also get, like, some free photos and stuff like that, and so, not only next year do I get to go down there and be at the con for free, and I get to help other people have the best time of their life, because now I've already had the best time of my life, so I get to give back, you know, but I also get some free photo ops, so that's great. I have no idea if they're going to be able to, like, get me in with Misha again or something like that, but I really don't care. I just, at this point, I just kind of want to go and, you know, give back. I mean, if that was literally the best 4 days of my entire life, so if I can, you know, help somebody else have fun, it'll be worth it. If I can help somebody else go home and be like, oh my god, that was the best thing ever, that just, you know, I'll feel like I gave back, you know what I mean? So that's why I tried so hard to get the volunteer position. And also, apparently when I sent in my application, Chelsea had just gotten approved to be a volunteer next year. Well, when I sent in my application, I got I'm sorry, we're full up, but would you like to be put on the wait list? So I sent the guy back a thing of like, crap, I'd been hoping to volunteer for this because because my friend already got approved, and I was going to room with her, but I guess at least if I fill it out now, I'll be near the top of the waiting list, right? And I was not trying to manipulate him or anything. I legitimately was like, crap, well, I'll be there at the top, right? So, and then he made room for me, so I need to, like, figure out how to send him a fruit basket or something, because, oh my god, that guy's wonderful. Christian Batts or something like that. I am shit with names. But yeah, I need to, like, send him a fucking fruit basket, seriously, because I get to go next year, I get to help people feel wonderful and awesome, and have the best time of their fucking life. So, yay! And then, well, I'm sorry, Kim, I'm not trying to sell this short or anything, but then after I got back to the hotel room, I went and drove to Kim's house, and I got to stay the night with her, and got to talk for a little while, and I hadn't seen her since, God, like 2004, I think? I was still in my second year of college. It's been that long since I've seen her, so yay, I got to see her again. And now that I know that where my friend Janet lives is actually a lot closer than I thought to Nashville, next year I'm going to try and swing by her place as well, because I've actually never met Janet or offline words. I don't know them, but I've never actually got to meet her off the computer, so that'll be really awesome. So not only will I get to, you know, help people have the time of their life, but then I'll get to see Kim again, and get to finally meet Janet. That'll be so cool. I'm just, like, I legitimately have that, the countdown app thing telling me how long it is until it's the convention next year. I'm pathetic, and I feel no shame about this. None whatsoever. So, that's pretty much the con experience. If I can think of anything else that I forgot, because there is no way in hell I didn't forget at least, like, 80% of it or something. I'll, like, I guess, like, post another video, or maybe just, like, do a like an actual writing post or anything. And if this thing actually goes over pretty well, I think I might start updating my blog more often and just doing videos instead, because when it's writing, I put it off. I procrastinate because there's all that effort of writing. But this is great. This is awesome. I just sat here and talked to everybody, so I won't procrastinate as much. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah. I'm sure I'll still find a way. I'm sure I will still find a way. But maybe I'll procrastinate less. It'd be nice to actually start using this stupid freaking blogging, considering the fact that I've had it for a whole bunch of years and there's only like a couple dozen fucking posts in it. But yeah, that's pretty much the wrap up the con. For anybody that sat through the almost 40 minutes of Amber babbling on and on and on and on and on, thank you! You must have no life whatsoever to be willing to put 40 minutes into watching this stupid fucking video. Thank you so much! Although now I get to watch it myself to see if everything turned out correctly, so we're all completely lifeless. Yay! But, yeah. Bye, guys. Leave, I guess, like, I don't know, comments or something to let me know you even watched it, because I don't know if I'm, like, gonna keep doing these or not, if people aren't actually gonna fucking watch them, because, while I do have no life whatsoever, I do have lots of books to read, so I could be reading books instead, so, you know, I kind of want to know if people are actually watching and giving any fucks whatsoever. But, yeah, bye! But I'll share my pictures later when I have them, like, scanned in or something, so you can see a less shitty version. But, okay, shutting up now.